So, a lot of people look at me cross-eyed when I tell them Neverboard sells split boards. I say, what in the world is a split board? Never heard of such a thing. So I decided to make this little video explaining what a split board is, how it's put together, and its functions. This is a split board. It's basically a snowboard that's cut in half down the middle, and it's held together by a clip on each end of the board, and further down, just past the side cut, first past the contact points, there's a latch. In this case, we have a caracolum latch, which basically holds the two halves of the boards, pulls them in tight, and locks them in place. And of course, the tip clips keep the tips from moving apart. So the next thing you'll notice on this board is a interface system, and this system is made by Volet. It consists of two pucks on each end of the board, and this is where a split board binder made by Sparks Bindings slides into and over the pucks. There's a ridge on there, and these bindings, I'll show you how they operate, have a pin that comes out like so, and then you notice in here there's two runners with a space in between the base, the bottom of the base plate, and the top of the runner, in which the pucks slide into. So these will slide in like this. Do this one first. It has to be tight in order for the snowboard to ride properly, which is why you have to lay into it a bit. Now, the pin will go back through the holes and it will sit nicely inside the toe strap. This will go down, and the binder will come forward, and now you have your binding on. The same will be done on this side. Pin goes in. And now you have a snowboard. So, that's easy enough. It makes sense. Snowboard, bindings. What's the deal with it coming apart? Well, the whole idea of a split board is to use it in the backcountry. And in the backcountry, you usually have a lot of untouched snow, which piles up, hence deep snow. Walking through deep snow is nearly impossible, especially if it's above your knees. Going mile after mile up a mountain is certainly not fun. And so what makes it easy is having a pair of fat skis on the bottom of your feet that you can sit on top, that glide across the top of the snow and allow you to travel a great distance up to the top of your lines where you want to be. So when you get up there, you put your snowboard back together and you snowboard down. Now, how does that work? Well, say we arrive at the parking lot, the trailhead, and now we want to head back up to the mountain. We want to head up to the mountain. What we'll do is take the pin out, take our binding off. Take the other pin out. Do the same thing. Unclip the nose clip, then the latch. Do the same on the other side. And now you have two skis. Well, how do they work? Well, very ingenious mechanism called a voile pivot system. I made that up. It's called something. I can't remember. But anyways, basically the holes of the binding will line up with the holes on this pivot. And you'll simply put them over, line them up like that, take the pin, slide it all the way through, and then move the pin handle down, and now you have basically a touring ski.